So anyway, back to real life. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I started this YouTube channel and the comments I've received so far, which aren't a lot. I've received 2 comments and I'm grateful for them. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the reason why I started. When I was looking to buy a bike, I didn't know what bike to get. I've had a Ducati 899, I've had a Marley, I've had a KTM 500 EXC, I've had WR250 Supermotos, dirt bikes. Pretty much had a little bit of everything. One day on OfferUp, I just came across the SMC R, the Supermoto, and I'm like, damn, that might be like a good fit. I felt like drawn towards this bike, so I started looking up content on it. Content that I did find was mostly out of the country, for one. It was mostly like European countries, which is cool, but it just didn't feel like relatable to me and what I was going to do with the bike. I found like one dude in America that I feel like his content was good, but his direction for the bike was way different than what I wanted to do. Like, he has like a video up, I'm sure you guys are going to piece it together or can't piece it together, but he had a video up where he spent like $15,000 on the bike, and then he like put $10,000 into mods. And no disrespect, but his bike looks like a packet of Skittles. Like, I've definitely modded them out like to an extreme, but I'm like, I don't want that. I just want to get a bike that's like good from the factory and kind of be done with it. Like, I want to get a good deal. I want to get a good bike that I'm gonna have a lot of fun on, and I kind of want to be done with it. I don't want it to be something that I just dump money into. The reason that I wanted to make a YouTube channel was because I wasn't finding the content that I feel like this bike deserves. Like, there was a shortage of content on this bike. To speak on me getting the bike, I ended up getting this bike for like half off damn near. It had like 1,500 miles when I got it. Probably less than that, like 1,200 miles. It's a 2022, I believe. It's like a 2022 or a 2023. And I got it for $7,200 with everything out the door. It has a wings exhaust that they already did. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the upgrade. It had like a license plate delete. Like, the little dorky shit was kind of gone, and I felt like it was the perfect bike for me. I saved a bunch of money on it. I ended up saving up cash, getting it cash, and I'm super happy with the purchase. I feel like there was a lot of unanswered questions when I was looking for this bike. I feel like this bike is a well-kept secret. I feel like this bike, if people knew about it, they would sell way more units of it. It's like every Suron kid's dream. Like, if this bike had more shine and more people knew about it, it would just sell way better. Like, and I think it will. I think that you know, a lot of these Suron kids are gonna grow up and look for the next new thing. And I don't know, I feel like the Supermotos are just good for people that grew up on dirt bikes. Like, I grew up on dirt bikes, and every time I buy a bike, I'm like looking for that feeling that I got when I was a kid, and there's no bike out there that gives me that feeling more than this bike. There's a lot of hate on it, and I feel like the hate comes from people that didn't grow up riding dirt bikes. Like, it's the people that grew up, never rode their whole life, and then want like a street bike or something like that, and they didn't get what they expected. They didn't get what they want. But I feel like if you grew up riding dirt bikes, then this is going to be exactly what you expect. For me, it was exactly what I expected. It's a fun fucking bike. I'm out here pitch black on a canyon, which I'm taking this shit super slow. I'm not going to be dumb out here. If you're contemplating getting this bike and you grew up on dirt bikes, this bike's a no fucking brainer, honestly. Freeways aren't the best. Like, if I got a commute, I try not to take the freeway. I feel like this is a bike that if I bought another bike, I would still keep this bike. But as of right now, It can basically handle everything I needed to handle. I went to San Gabriel Valley. I posted the video on my YouTube, and man, that ride was so fun. And everyone there is on street bikes. So I'm like, man, it would be fun to get a street bike again. I feel like this bike will get your skill level up way faster than you could ever do on a street bike. A street bike you gotta respect a lot more, and like, not even in a power way for sure, like on anything over than a 600. But I just feel like the fundamentals can be learned on this bike a lot easier. So I feel like this is a great bike too, even if you're a beginner. Yeah, I remember going to the track, like when I've had 450s and 250s and stuff. I guess like for me, this feels like a 250. A 250 I could just wide open throttle, pin everything. A 450, I can't do that at the track. Like, I gotta respect the 450. I'm going through a corner, I can't just give it gas. Versus a street bike, it's like more forgiving. And I think that's why I like it, and I'm having a lot of fun on it. The 899 was a great bike. I'd get one again. I feel like the 899 was like the 450. Like, you just have to respect it more. You have to really figure out the bike. If I was to get another bike, I would probably keep this bike. This bike doesn't feel like something you're gonna kill yourself on, you know? Like the 899, you get comfortable with speed quick. I'll be on the freeway and it's like, all of a sudden I'm used to going 120. Then I'm used to going 140. Then I'm used to going 160. When you're used to going 140, it gets boring going 140, so you gotta step it up. You wanna hit 160. Like, that's gonna get you excited again. This bike, you don't get that feeling. I can have fun just by hopping up on a curb or pulling into this dirt right here, and I don't know, there's other stuff on this bike that you could do to have fun. A sport bike, if you're just on a straight road, not that much you could do other than fucking give it gas. I feel like even if I was to get a sport bike, which I would get a sport bike again, I would keep this for like most days, and this would be like my daily damn near, so I don't end up killing myself, to be honest. Like, sport bike, I'll push it to an unforgiving level. And sport bike I would take maybe like Sundays. Okay, cool, like I'm gonna hit strictly canyons, or it's like if I just had like a far commute on the freeway and I just wanted to get there, I have to fight the wind, and I could go like comfortably 90, 95, 100 on the freeway. Cause this bike, I take it 90 on the freeway a lot, but it's not consistent. It's not like it's on cruise control and I'm just going at that speed forever. I get up to 90, I hang out there for 45 seconds, and I'm like, alright, let's get back to reality. This bike's not for that. I was gonna talk about the 2 comments I got. I appreciate the support, for real, because I'm not a public type person. I don't even like putting myself out there like that, and I got one comment that said proper riding, like I'm riding it hard, and I appreciate the look. It means a lot. I'm trying, doing my little thing, doing what feels comfortable to me. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. See you subscribed. It's all love. The second comment I got was talking about how he wants to start a YouTube channel, and he knows it's difficult starting out, and that he's from out of the country, but he wants to start a motorcycle page, and that's what he plans on doing. And I'm gonna respond to that comment by saying do it, because if you really think about this shit, it's so easy nowadays. If you're thinking about doing it, do it. Most people, they don't get nowhere because they don't start. Everybody wants to do something, never does it. You have conversation with people and they tell you all the time, oh yeah, I was thinking about doing that, I was going to do that back in the day. Then why the fuck didn't you do it? I feel like, I don't know, the barrier to entry nowadays is so small. It's like, I got a DJI mic mini, right? That cost $69, I believe. And then I got the DJI Action 5 Pro. And the only other thing I got was a GoPro mount for my helmet, which I had to order because I have a random ass helmet, but which I'm gonna do a video on the whole setup later on. But yeah, I was saying, like, the barrier to entry is so fucking small. It cost me $450 to get started, right? And it's a lot of money, don't get me wrong. Like $450, I don't want to just pretend like it's not a lot of money. But you starting anything else, like, what could you start? Anything else that's gonna cost you less? A business, a hobby. Like, riding's already a hobby, right? But then you have, like, now you have a new hobby of creating content, making videos, editing the videos. You're learning new skills. You might find a passion for it and do something with that. Like, $450 nowadays to get into anything is not that much money. But yeah, I want to say I appreciate the love. I know you said you would check back in, and I appreciate it for real. Like, that's for real. You a real one, and I'll support you too, brother. Get your videos up. I'ma like them. I'ma subscribe.